Overclockers, my name's Bryony, and every Friday I bring you the top gaming, hardware and tech industry news so you can stay up to date. In this week's episode of Newsweekly, we've got an awesome Humble Bundle for you to grab, news about upcoming games and brand new hardware launches. If you're enjoying this series and don't want to miss an episode, hit that subscribe button and let's get into it. Kicking off the episode with the gaming chapter of the news, this week is an awesome new Humble Bundle. It's called the Handheld PC Power Bundle and it's clearly aimed at those of you lucky enough to have your hands on a Steam Deck. It could also celebrate a recent announcement from handheld maker Ioneo. The Ioneo 2 and Ioneo Slide are joining their lineup of portable PC gaming devices, and both are set to be incredibly powerful. Expect more performance than Steam's offering thanks to a Ryzen 7 6800U chip and Radeon 6080M integrated GPU. Both are due to be launched at the end of 2022, but could be double the cost of the Steam Deck. Now back to that Humble Bundle, where if you're into portable gaming or you're looking to join later this year, this bundle of titles will certainly top up your library. They're all controller friendly or verified and redeemable on Steam. You can defend against the massive hordes of orcs must die, descend into the frantic roguelike Neon Abyss, become a weapon of war in MechWarrior 5, and lots more. As this is a Humble Bundle, it also supports two awesome charities, Lifelights and Children's Miracle Network hospitals. The entire bundle is worth over £180 at the regular retail price, but you can pay as little as £15 to get all of the items. It won't be around forever, so I've dropped a link in the description below. Make sure to grab this bundle before it ends on the 2nd of June. Our next gaming story this week comes from Bethesda, who recently announced that two highly anticipated upcoming games will actually require a bit more time in the development oven. Both the space exploration game Starfield and vampire shooter Redfall were meant to launch sometime in 2022. However, both releases have been moved until the first half of 2023. The announcement was made in a tweet and the response is a mix between please not another Cyberpunk and it's okay, take your time. As for a reason behind the delays, Bethesda said, "The teams have incredible ambitions for their games and we want to ensure that you receive the best, most polished versions of them." This does make sense, as it would be a shame to release unfinished titles that do get slammed at launch. Going forward, Bethesda also promised to share some more info, stating, "We can't wait to share our first deep dive into the gameplay for both Redfall and Starfield soon." Bethesda actually has an upcoming game showcase on the 12th of June, so this announcement does make sense and it's likely we'll finally get to see some detailed gameplay during that event. At the moment, all we have are a couple of cinematic trailers, so it will be exciting to see actual real-life gameplay footage. Game delays are always disappointing, but with the effects of the past few years affecting these long-term projects, I think we're likely to see many more yet. Let me know if you're looking forward to these games in the comments below. I'm sure that they're going to be worth the wait. The final gaming story this week is about Warner Bros. Upcoming fun-filled fighter game Multiversus. The game was first announced in November, and on Monday, the new cinematic trailer gave us a glimpse of yet more included characters and the announcement of the open beta. If you're unfamiliar with the Multiversus gameplay, it's essentially a Super Smash Bros. Competitor with a huge roster of familiar characters from Bugs Bunny to Batman and Superman, Velma and Shaggy, and even Arya Stark from Game of Thrones. It might not be the game for everyone, but I think that it looks absolutely brilliant, and I'm a huge fan of games like Soul Calibur and Street Fighter because there's nothing better than multiplayer games where you can beat up your family and friends. With Multiversus, up to 4 people can join the 2 versus 2 format. There's actually full cross-play support on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Windows PC, Xbox One and Xbox Series X. And there'll be local co-op as well for in-person gaming nights. Even better, Multiversus is actually going to be free to play, and if you're interested in trying it for yourself, the open beta is due to start sometime in July. There's no official release date just yet, but if the beta test goes well, I can imagine it's going to be pretty soon after. If you want to watch the full trailer for yourself and see who else makes an appearance, I've popped a link below. Moving on to the hardware chapter of the news, and our first story this week is another out-of-this-world launch from gaming chair manufacturer Noblechairs. A couple of weeks ago for Star Wars Day, they released the Boba Fett Edition to celebrate May the 4th. And now, following on, the company has announced a Stormtrooper Edition. The officially licensed chair takes the Hero ST shape and Transformers, robots in disguise. The officially licensed chair takes the Hero ST shape and transforms it to emulate the iconic Stormtrooper style. The PU upholstery has been given a white makeover with black accents and decals that resemble a Stormtrooper helmet. This gaming chair has a harness hole which serves as the helmet's visor. The design of this chair is spot on, and it's even finished with an embroidered Imperial insignia displayed proudly on the backrest. With the Hero ST, you'll be comfortable while you're gaming or tracking down those rebel scum. Let's hope it doesn't affect your aim for the worse. You can pre-order yours now at Overclockers UK for $424.99, and as always, I'll drop a link below. The final story this week is definitely one for the hardware enthusiasts and an event that I'm really looking forward to, and that's Computex. The event still has some restrictions, but there's plenty taking place online, and both Nvidia and AMD have announced keynotes, which I'm hoping will be filled with announcements of new technologies and hardware. There's been plenty of rumours and supposed leaks, but we never know what's truly coming and when until the official reveal. Nvidia is calling it their executive keynote, and it's taking place on the 23rd of May at 4 AM. I don't know about you, but I'll probably be asleep, so make sure to keep your eyes peeled for news shortly after. Or, even tune in if you're at the end of a good late night gaming session, as I expect Nvidia will also be streaming it live on the major platforms. Nvidia has said we can expect details about accelerated computing and AI for gaming, data centers and robotics. Plus, Nvidia will showcase how AI is powering the enterprise data center. Finally, the part I'm most excited about from the announcement is that Nvidia also said we can expect the latest products and technologies for gamers and creators. I sure hope this is what we think it is, because I cannot wait. Team Red also announced their Computex plans, and I'm sure Dr. Sue will have some of AMD's own wonderful new tech and hardware to show off. Their keynote is titled AMD Advancing the High Performance Computing Experience, which does sound very promising. Supposedly, we can expect to see breakthrough performance and leadership experiences for gamers, enthusiasts, and creators. AMD has already announced the Zen 4 platform, so hopefully we'll get some more details, performance figures, and maybe even a release date. It will be exciting to see what else gets launched at Computex this year, so make sure to subscribe to our channel so you can stay up to date. The later half of 2022 is certainly shaping up to be an exciting time for PC enthusiasts and gamers. Thanks for watching this week's episode of Overclockers Newsweekly. Leave me a comment below letting me know what character you're going to be playing in Multiversus. Give this video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, press the bell icon so you don't miss our upcoming episodes, and I'll catch you again next Friday.